What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JR here. We are back with another video and we have another case for our Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, and this case is coming from TORRAS. This is the Guardian MagSafe case for the Z Fold 6. This is the holder, which has the S Pen holder on the side, and give a shout out to TORRAS for sending me this case to review and check it out. If you want to get this, I'll leave a link in the description. What's going on, guys? This is post editing Johnny right here, correcting the pricing on this. If you click the link in the description, you can get this case for a solid $69.99, and they have a coupon where you can get $10 off. So make sure you go and do that if you're interested in this case. Now, if you know anything about TORRAS, you know that they make great cases, great accessories, and they are very, very, very reliable. I vouch for them. I've always used TORRAS cases on my S24, on my S23, on my iPhone 15, and I'm about to get one for the 16 as well. So I have more coming, so you guys just hang with me and we'll check those out. We're going to go over a couple of the features for this thing right here. So with this particular case, it attaches firmly, charges quickly, has a strong 18M magnetic hold, 3 times military grade shockproof protection, no adhesive design, and a snug fit, so you don't have to worry about committing to this particular case in the front like you have to with other cases for the Fold 6s. Also, it has a slim and semi-clear design, adds only 0.04 inches of thickness, provides a caseless touch feel. The semi-clear design showcases whatever style of phone you have. In my case, I have the crafted black version, but if you have the white, I can see this being a real dope combination. Any color that you have really is going to look good with this particular case. The main things I want to focus on with this particular case is the look, the feel, and of course I already pointed out the features of the particular case. And also we're going to take a look at this S Pen holder, check out the MagSafe compatibility, or the MagSafe holder, and see how that works as well. And if you guys are interested in it, like I said, link will be in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this particular case. All right, put the fold aside right here so y'all can check that out in the corner. Of course, we got beautiful packaging right here for the TORRAS case. It's a pretty big case, to be honest with you. All right, so we flip this up, and on this side it feels like we have the front. And I'll go on and tell y'all, I have been using this case for a couple days now. It originally came with 2 screen protectors behind this as well. Messed up on the first one, got the second one about 98% right, I want to say. So we'll look at that later. And this is the back side of the case. All right, this particular case is the black color, but this is the back side of the case right here. You can see it's got a clear frosted back. We got a MagSafe ring right here. So let's go and slap this back side on first. All right, and let's take a look at it. I don't know about y'all, man, but sometimes I like to just rock the back half of the phone, the back half of the case, and checking out the holes on it. That looks pretty good. I think that's the microphone, and USB-C port is open. Got your cutouts over here for your volume and your power button, and your other mics up here. Got those cutouts. On the cameras, you got your flash cutout, and you also have your camera cutouts as well. So let's go ahead and slap on the front side of the case. But before I do that, this particular screen protector that you see is a TORRAS screen protector. Now, the original screen protector that I had way more coverage on for the entire screen. It didn't have a camera cutout, and it was also wider. It covered more of the edges of the screen, like you see is not covered here. But when I put the case on the front half of it, it started peeling up the screen protector, so it wouldn't securely clip on when I put this on. So what I had to do is I had to remove it, and I had to use the TORRAS screen protector. So that's one thing that, you know, I didn't really care for too much, because I don't really like the camera cutout on their screen protector in particular. And I also don't really care for the fact that I still have all this little outside edge over here showing or exposed as well. But in this particular case, no pun intended. I'm gonna slap this front part of the case on. There's no adhesives for it at all, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And looking at it right here, you can see it does have pretty good coverage. If you keep the front cover on, then you don't have to worry about the edges being exposed. So if you stick with TORRAS, then you'll be fine. On this edge over here, this is probably one of my main concerns when it comes to these cases. I've never liked this side because the front parts of cases never stick. But in this case, we don't have any adhesive, so it's flipped. It's just flimsy anyway, but you don't really have any movement because the screen protector kind of blocks it. I mean, if you're doing any kind of swiping or anything, you won't feel any of that movement at all. And looking at the top here, you see you have your microphone cutout, speaker grill cutout. On the bottom here, you have your speaker grill cutout for that too. One thing that I am noticing is that as far as the fitment is concerned, I don't know if you guys can see it, but in this corner over here, the speaker grill is slightly covered, just a little bit. But one thing that it did point out, and I'm gonna show y'all this real quick, if I can pull this off. Under each speaker grill, there's a little notch right here. That little notch helps to give you more sound, I guess, to compensate for what's not completely flush right there. And that's also on the other side too. If you take a look at it right there, you'll see it. So it kind of helps with, you know, to give you more sound if it's covered up any kind of way. But anyway, so we got that right there. Now I have the S Pen. This particular S Pen came with my official Samsung case with the S Pen holder. So what you're gonna do, you take that S Pen, you slap it in right there, and that's pretty much it. Also, when it comes to the S Pen, I think it is a definite secure fit for the S Pen. Clips in nice, it doesn't move, you don't have to worry about it falling out, and it has a nice little clip, so you can easily pull it out, put it back in with decent force. You're not going to break it. It does kind of have this extra up and down on it, but this case is secure enough, it squeezes the pen enough to where you don't have to worry about it falling out, and you have to intentionally want to pull it out and use it just to get to it. That's pretty much how that looks right there. Now, one thing I do like about this so far is the fact that you do have this raised lip part right here, so you can easily open it up. Those of you who have a fold, you already know sometimes if you just have the phone bare, it can be difficult to kind of open the phone. This eliminates that problem completely. Now, one thing I will say, I don't really care for having the extra on the outside. I mean, if you use an S Pen, then I think that I think you'll like it, to be honest with you. I think you will. But the couple of cons that I did have, one was this screen protector being exposed, you know, like you don't have to commit to the TORRAS case, but then you have to worry about that, your screen edges being exposed. But if you do rock this case, then you also have to think about this fingerprint scanner right here. The fingerprint scanner, it is accessible, and that's why when you set up your fingerprint, Samsung has you reposition your finger so that it can register no matter how you have it. So in this particular case, it's not a deal breaker, but it's just something to be conscious of. Samsung's fingerprint scanner, the biometrics on this has always been flawless, so you don't have to worry about that. If you pick up the phone and you go to it immediately, you'll think about it for a quick second that, oh man, it feels like the pen is covering this right here. But then by the time you touch it, it's good. And then if you want to open it, it's good. Looking at it like this particular way right here, it does look good. You can see it doesn't add too much bulk to the phone itself. I think it still looks really good. Also, you can see you don't have any hinge protection, but in my opinion, I don't feel like hinge protection is completely necessary. I mean, when you drop the phone, unless it just so happens to hit in that perfect spot, you know, I've seen a lot of cases that don't have hinge protection on it. I mean, when you open it, it is protected. When you close it, it's just like so. I mean, but this particular one, if you like hinge protection, then this may not be the one for you. But if you don't really care too much about that, because you don't really see yourself dropping it on the hinge, or that happened. And then, I mean, I think that this is still a good look. It's still a minimalistic case in my opinion. And I also have this MagSafe charger right here, so let's go ahead and slap that on, see what that's like. All right, so we got some charging going, checking out the strength. That was a little hard. That was my fault. I ain't even gonna put that on TORRAS. All right, so slap it on. As long as you ain't doing nothing too crazy, it'll stick, it'll stay just fine. But the truth is, it's just the case, MagSafe case. The phone itself is not MagSafe, so the strength is not gonna be as strong as, let's say, an iPhone would be that has a MagSafe charger built in on the inside with inside magnets. It's just the case. So I think for just the case holding on that strong, I think that's pretty darn good. I think that's really good. All right, but the overall look of this case, I really like it. Like I said, I always rock with TORRAS cases. See, camera's covered up pretty good right there. You don't have to worry about anything happening to that, and you have full protection on this here. You definitely have full protection with this case. Now they do have another case. I'll leave a link for that as well in the description. It's the same particular case. It's a Guardian case, but it does not have the S Pen holder. If you don't really use your S Pen like that, then the other case will be perfectly fine. You know, and also if you, I mean, or if you are one of the people that like to just rock the back half of the case, you can do that as well. It still doesn't add crazy thickness to the phone. So you can see right here, 0.04 millimeters, and it still works fine. You can reach your fingerprint scanner just fine, and you can still open it just fine because you have this extra on the side over here. So overall, I think this is a really good case. I like it. If you use the S Pen, like I said, man, I think you'll really like this case. I will leave a link in the description. As I said, if you click this link, you will be supporting the channel, and I really appreciate it. I thank y'all so much, man. We are over 2,000 subscribers, going strong. Y'all, I'm gonna continue to grow, and I'm taking in your constructive criticism and your feedback about my videos and how I conduct them. I'm still learning, so y'all please have a little bit of grace for your boy, man. But either way, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment below, let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will holler at y'all in the next one. It's your boy JR. Till next time, peace.